Hello from Carrie from Cookbook Divas. Tonight I wanted to look through all 4 of the Forest Feast cookbooks by Erin Gleeson. They are vegetarian and they are beautiful and they are photographed gorgeously and oh my gosh, they're so amazing. And I need to go over to the comment section. I am broadcasting to the new Cookbook Divas Amazon Live shopping channel, as well as our other social media accounts and on my personal page, Hello Friends. And we're going to go live on Instagram. Please drop me a note in the comments if you are watching, which no one is yet, but people will show up. So I'm going to sit here and chat about the Forest Feast. I'm going to grab some glasses. I just got home from a fancy steakhouse dinner that my boyfriend took me to. So if I get a little sleepy halfway through, hello, let me know where you're joining us from. Tonight we're going to look through the Forest Feast cookbooks, 4 of them. We'll start off with the original, The Forest Feast, Simple Vegetarian Recipes from My Cabin in the Woods. I can't show you the whole cookbook, but we'll look at some of the highlights. We will also look through, if I can reach it over here, The Forest Feast for Kids. I forget what year it came out, but it's relatively recent. The cookbook that she's coming out with in a couple months is The Forest Feast Road Trip. I'm super looking forward to it. This is the Forest Feast Gatherings, which I bought for myself. I can't find it right now, so you see this is my library copy. And hello, those of you that are joining us on Amazon Live. I love Mediterranean food, so I'm super excited to look through the Forest Feast Mediterranean Simple Vegetarian Recipes inspired by my travels. Don't forget to drop us a note in the comments so I can see who's watching. I got people on YouTube, my personal, and Facebook, and Amazon Live. All right, let's get started, cookbook lovers. All right, The Forest Feast. Simple vegetarian recipes from my cabin in the woods. Let's see what it says on the back here before we start diving into the really good pictures. Step into the magical world of photographer and artist Erin Gleeson as she creates seasonal vegetarian dishes and watercolor illustrations inspired by her forest surroundings. After moving from New York City to a cabin in the woods near San Francisco, that would be culture shock, Gleeson created her food blog, The Forest Feast, which is theforestfeast.com, where she shares simple recipes and entertaining ideas. She's been featured on Design Sponge and Food 52 and in Bon Appetit and Saveur. Hello on Amazon. Please drop me a note. Let me know where you're watching from and what your favorite cookbook is. So this came out in 2014. And I bought it immediately, which is why I'm upset that I can't find my copy of it. It's somewhere on a cookbook shelf in my house. The publisher is Stuart Tabori and Chang. She dedicated it to her mom and dad. All right, table of contents. Introduction, appetizers, cocktails, salads, vegetable dishes, sweets, and then she finishes off with acknowledgments. I'm going to read just a little bit of the introduction here. Don't want to spend too much time on it because we want to get to the recipes, right? She writes, I grew up in an apple orchard in Sonoma County, California in the 1980s, next door to a mini commune and some goat farmers. We had no TV, we were vegetarian, and we had a huge vegetable garden. Because of the weather, my brother and I were able to spend most of our time outdoors. This sounds like my childhood. I grew up in San Diego, and my brother and I spent most of our time outdoors. And my mom was like, don't come back in until it's dark. And we were also vegetarians. All right. She writes that her family also spent a lot of time in the kitchen together. In the summers, we picked blackberries for pie. And in the fall, we made everything imaginable with apples. Years of watercolor classes and dressing friends up for photo shoots in the orchard led me to become an art major in college. I think I really got serious about a career in the arts when I studied abroad in Italy. Okay, and it goes on and on, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. And it goes on and on, talking about her artwork, what she's drawn to, her history, her husband, etc. There's a page on how to use this book, a page on cutting techniques, which is pretty cool. Those of you just joining us, we're looking through the original Forest Feast cookbook, getting a little preview of it. Oh, pretty. Who wouldn't love to have this view in the evenings with a cocktail? Am I right? And who is joining us today on, my personal friends. Drop a note. Appetizers. Okay, first chapter. Let's see what she's got. She gives us a little index before going into it. Beer battered artichoke hearts. Hello! I actually ate some of these yesterday, but I didn't make them myself. Guacamole deviled eggs. So I love how she has the gorgeous photo of the end product over here. She uses a giant font, so those of us that need granny glasses can see it. And then instructions and ingredients kind of at the same time in this little handwriting font. It makes it super easy to follow. I love it. And so far, we have a photo for every recipe. Let's see if that holds up, because I really, really need photos for recipes. Asparagus tart. That looks amazing. And I could run to the PCC market next to my house tomorrow. Does she ask you to make? She doesn't ask you to make the crust yourself, right? Okay, defrosted puff pastry. And I do have puff pastry in the house, but I don't have it defrosted. So I might have to put that in tonight if I'm going to make this tomorrow. Asparagus pastry straws. How cute is that? Do you see why I worship this cookbook? It is gorgeous. It's easy to follow the directions. Everything is inspiring and looks so delicious. Baked brie, and not the kind that you buy from Trader Joe's and throw in the oven, although that's good too. I can't show you every recipe, so I feel like I need to jump ahead because we have 3 other cookbooks to talk about besides this one. But this is gorgeous. I have to show you the fresh figs starter. So pretty. And I like how she uses different dishes in the pictures. And ooh, I see a cocktail. Yum, it's making me thirsty. All right, Apricot Bites. For those of you that just joined us, we're looking through the original Forest Feast cookbook by Erin Gleeson and the gorgeous photography, Strawberry Salsa. Yum. And French radishes. I've been seeing those in so many cookbooks this week. It's just a thing, and I've never served it that way. How easy could that be? Get some fancy salt, some amazing butter, throw it on top of some radishes. Whoa, Gorgonzola grapes? Wait, what? Now, I can't personally have grapes in the house because one of my dogs, Victor, is an evil, trash-stealing dog, and if dogs eat grapes, they could die. We've had 2 close calls with him, so no more grapes in my house. Cream cheese-filled Parmesan poppers. How amazing does that look? Oh my gosh. I'd love to hear in the comments what you think you would cook first out of this cookbook, but I need to find a new chapter. All right. Oh, there's an entire chapter on cocktails. Yep. Loving it. Okay. Here's the index, what she's going to offer. Starting off, a cucumber spritzer and blueberry sparkler. I just love the photography and the flowers and the dishes that she's using in this book. A Rosemary Gin Fizz. I probably wouldn't make this one because gin already to me tastes like pine sol or cleaning solution. And if you throw rosemary in it, and I love rosemary and I grow it on my back deck, but yeah, I don't want to drink cleaning solution. So instead, I would make a winter citrus sangria. Woo! Look how simple everything is. You get the picture. You get just some little directions, and the directions have the ingredients already in it. Makes it so easy. Oh my gosh. Shall we peek at the salad chapter? Let's check it out. Oh, how to make your own dressings in a jar with little step-by-step photos of all the ingredients you need. This is so cute. Beet salad with pink eggs. And she teaches you how to make it. You soak 8 peeled hard-boiled eggs in beet water for an hour in the fridge to turn them pink. How fun is that? I've actually never done that. Can't be that hard. A orange cabbage salad. I am not a cabbage fan, but if it looked that good, I would definitely eat it. But it has to have a really good dressing on it, or else I'm like, ugh. That's a lot of chewing. You have to get invested. Orange avocado salad. I love the way she serves things too and plates it. That's so pretty. I would have just dumped it in a bowl and called it good, but that is really pretty. But of course, if I was having a dinner party, I don't own 8 or 10 or 12 of these matching trenchers, so I'm not sure how I would serve it. Melon salad, strawberry cucumber ribbon salad. I have to show you this because it's National Strawberry Day today. February 27th is National Strawberry Day. And I don't know why. Is that when strawberries come up in Mexico or California or something? Because they're sure not growing right now in rainy Seattle. Let's get out of the salad chapter, vegetable dishes chapter. We have 3 more cookbooks to look through, but I'm not in a hurry. Except my favorite TV show is on in an hour and a half. That's all I'm going to say. Rosemary skewers. Okay, nothing groundbreaking there. This is gorgeous. Bay potatoes. How pretty is that presentation? Oh my goodness. All right. Accordion Zucchini. Wow, I've never seen anything like that served at any parties I've been to. That's pretty. Collard greens, vegetarian. Cinnamon cauliflower. I've never seen a recipe for cinnamon cauliflower, and that must taste amazing. Is there a little sugar? Cinnamon, paprika, cayenne, garlic powder, sesame oil, olive oil. No sugar. Citrus beet stack. Is that gorgeous or what? I really hope this lady keeps making even more cookbooks. Not to be greedy. I should be happy with the ones I have. But I want more. Corn and cauliflower tacos. Baked kale egg cups. I don't care for kale. Do you? I don't know. Avocado egg in a hole. Cute. Let's get to the next chapter. But wait, I have to show you this. I have never seen this in a cookbook. This is amazing. Ready? Purple mashed potatoes. Does that look gross to you or does that look good? To me, that looks good. Those of you that just joined us, we're looking through the Forest Feast and the next 3 cookbooks by Erin Gleeson. We're about done with the Forest Feast. We're looking at purple mashed potatoes. Woo! Those of you that are watching on Amazon, you can shop for this book in the carousel down below. I have it listed for you. But I got these from my local library. Polenta portobellos. Pretty. The photography is stunning, too. Here's something I don't think I would make. Quinoa pecan frittata muffins. Meh, not my thing. We're looking through the Forest Feast. Red roasted carrots. Okay, what spices does she put on these? Cinnamon, paprika, cayenne, garlic powder, and salt. I am personally allergic to cinnamon, which kind of sucks, but at least I'm not allergic to wine or chocolate. Butternut pecan soup. We're almost done. Is there a dessert? Oh, look at this. Yellow squash galette. I love making galettes because they're very forgiving. You can kind of make it messy and it still tastes good. I don't care for squash, but if I have to eat it, yellow squash is the best option. Okay, let's get to the sweets chapter before we move on to the next cookbook. Rosemary shortbread. I wouldn't consider that a sweet, but it would taste really good. It does have sugar in it, but only 1/3 of a cup. Peanut butter coconut balls. I feel like coconut is kind of polarizing. You either love it or hate it, right? It's a texture thing. Dates with orange and pistachio. Very pretty. Plum thyme sundae. I just had ice cream at a steakhouse tonight that was kind of served like that. It was Maker's Mark bourbon ice cream. Okay, here's something I would never, ever eat, and I bet you wouldn't either. A beer float. I mean, it wouldn't be poison, but And you use a chocolatey stout if possible. Chocolate ricotta mousse cups looks good, though. And I can't show you the whole cookbook, so we're going to put this one away. Hello on Amazon. We're about to look through The Forest Feast Mediterranean by Erin Gleeson. Can't show you the whole book, but we're going to preview some of the recipes and the beautiful photography. This one came out in 2019. It's a newer one, so I'm doing these out of order. Sorry, my bad. Erin Gleeson is the author. It's simple vegetarian recipes inspired by my travels. Let's see what it says on the back really quick. Erin Gleeson is the New York Times bestselling author of The Forest Feast, which we just looked through. She's transported readers to her picturesque cabin in the woods with beautiful images of her magical gatherings and vibrant vegetarian cooking for years. Now, Gleeson transports readers to Europe with recipes inspired by her exploration of the cultures and cuisines of France, Portugal, Spain, and Italy. Oh, good. During an extended family trip. Reimagining the flavors and signature dishes of this part of the Mediterranean, she presents 100 vegetarian recipes for creating effortless meals. Oh, unforgettable meals. Okay, let's check it out. The publisher for this one is Abrams. So she upgraded publishers a little after she sold so many books. For my favorite travel buddies, her husband and kiddos. Aw, nice. Okay, obligatory cookbook travel photos. Beautiful. But let's get to the recipes. I want to know what the table of contents is. Okay. I'm briefly having a moment of fantasizing about traveling there. Okay, the chapters are snacks, drinks, salads, small plates, pasta. Hello, Tanya. Thank you for watching. Tanya, we're just starting to look at the Forest Feast Mediterranean. Wait till you see the inside of this if you don't already own it. I think you do, probably. The rest of the chapters are small plates, pasta, vegetable sides, sweets, a Mediterranean dinner party, and a travel guide. So I'm just going to read a little tiny bit of the introduction here. Those of you that are joining us over on Amazon, the Forest Feast Mediterranean is what we're peeking through. And here's our author, Erin Gleeson. She writes, in the fall of 2017, my family and I set off for a journey through Spain, Italy, France, and Portugal. It's a privilege to be able to travel at all, but to be able to take 3 months off and go to Europe was a dream. My husband, Jonathan, had a sabbatical from work, and as an artist and author, I'm lucky to have a flexible schedule. Just like me, I'm a writer. Our kids are not in school yet, so we decided it would be the perfect time to do an extended trip. We chose these destinations because I wanted to do recipe research for a Mediterranean-style cookbook I've been dreaming about. Even though the recipes in my previous books have a strong California influence, my style of cooking in general could be considered Mediterranean. Okay. Here we go. Tips for using this book, etc. Itinerary, her 3-month journey. Let's get to the recipes, though. Oh, cute kids. All right. I would not want to travel with a baby that small. So that is a badass mom. I couldn't handle it. Okay. The snacks chapter. Sauces, dressed up olives. Look at this photography. It is just gorgeous. There's a reason she sold so many books. Okay. She's teaching us how to make sauces in a beautiful, simple way. And she drew the watercolor illustrations at the top of this book. Dressed up olives. Here's pinchos. I just said that wrong. Anyway, little tapas and appetizers. Banderillas. And everything in this book is vegetarian. Because when I go to tapas restaurants, I can't always eat everything on the menu. This is garlicky deviled egg skewers, which is super clever and cute. I love it. Let's keep going. Stuffed cherry peppers. How gorgeous is that? And simple to make. Oh my gosh. So who is watching me on, YouTube? Hello. I hope you will post a comment and say hi. Vegetable charcuterie platter. Pretty. And stuffed dried figs. Don't know what they're stuffed with. They're stuffed with goat cheese and walnut halves. Ooh, nice. Well, let's get to the next chapter. Ooh, it's the drinks chapter. And right now in Seattle where I live, it seems like Aperol Spritz is like the go-to drink at brunch right now. Everyone has it because just that orange color, especially in winter, is so gorgeous. Here's a strawberry Tinto de Verano made with red wine and lemon seltzer. Ooh, I have both of those ingredients in my house right now. I wonder if that's what I'll be drinking while I'm watching my favorite TV show, which is The Walking Dead on AMC. Okay. A gin and tonic bar. How to set it up. Very pretty. Cava sangria. Looks good to me. I got to get out of the drinks chapter because we got to keep moving. Salads chapter. Part of the Mediterranean lifestyle. Okay. Oh, look at this gorgeous photography. Are you loving this cookbook? Oh my gosh. Here's a golden beet and orange salad. I actually had a beet salad at the steakhouse that my boyfriend took me to tonight, but there was like 8 beets, not tons of beets. It was delicious though. Here's a seared fennel and clementine salad. I wouldn't personally make this one because fennel is too licoricey for me, but that's really pretty. That would be nice in summer. Here's a Provençal potato salad. I would make that in a hot minute, maybe even tomorrow. That looks so good. Cold potato salad. Pesto chopped salad. Lots of work, lots of cutting things up, but it looks amazing. For those of you just joining us, we're looking through the Forest Feast Mediterranean by Erin Gleeson. We're in the salad chapter. Look at this winter caprese. Instead of tomatoes, she's using beets. That's so clever. Ooh, there's a lot of beet recipes in this book. I am not complaining. Look at this beautiful cucumber carpaccio. Oh my gosh, amazing. All right, gonna skip ahead. Let's get out of salads, although these pictures are beautiful. Oh no, I have to show you the spicy melon salad. I can't not show you that. What do you think? Gorgeous. All right, moving on. Roasted cauliflower salad. good for fall and winter. But let's get to the next chapter. Small plates. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, small plates. Patatas bravas is usually what I order at tapas restaurants because it's one of the few vegetarian items, and they're always delicious. And that dip is usually way too spicy for me. For the sauce, onion, garlic, olive oil, smoky paprika, sriracha. So I would make this for myself, and I would just omit the sriracha. It would be flavorful, and it wouldn't burn my mouth. Snap pea paella, a nice vegetarian alternative to seafood paella. Carrot pistachio couscous. Now we're getting into Mediterranean food for sure. A grilled vegetable and cheese platter. Assuming you serve it cold, I don't know. Pan con tomate. You could do it with gluten-free bread, of course, for your gluten-free friends as needed. Ooh, they're making a burrata bar. How clever is that? I love it. Anybody else watching on Amazon want to say hello in the chat? I'd love to hear from you. Burrata and olive antipasto. Nice. Mushroom croquettes. I love anything fried. I love mushrooms, so that would be very tempting to make. And look how simple the instructions are. She just makes it so easy to follow everything. And I am a textual learner. I like to read things, but I want to see the pictures. Onion and fig tartines. That looks like that could be a breakfast dish, actually, but these are considered small plates. Eggplant pizettes. Now that's hard to photograph and make it look appetizing. It looks kind of weird. It's hard to photograph brown food, but they did a pretty good job. Let's skip ahead. A spinach rice pie. Wow, my grandmother, who was not Mediterranean, made something kind of similar to that, actually, with spinach and rice. Rosemary, is it Soca? Soca. S-O-C-C-A. There's Linda Rosen on YouTube. Yes, thank you for joining us, and thank you for commenting. I'm going to show a Brussels sprouts pappardelle. I do like Brussels sprouts, but I really like pasta, and Brussels sprouts take longer to cook, so I'd probably put broccoli in if it was me. But mini artichoke lasagnas. Oh, look how cute that is. Everyone could have their own little tiny lasagna. And that way you're doing portion control and they're not having way too much and getting overstuffed. I love it. Next chapter, vegetable sides. As though we don't have enough vegetables in this vegetarian book. Baked zucchini strips? Huh? I don't know. I've never seen anything like that. Nice. Honey lime fried eggplant. Ooh. I have eggplant in the house. I have honey and I have limes. I'm very tempted. I should make that sometime this week. Maybe Wednesday, because it's not Taco Tuesday when I have to make tacos. Spicy broccolini and leeks. I love the combination she comes up with this. She must have definitely done her research. Baked sweet potatoes with hazelnuts. I don't care for sweet potatoes. I probably wouldn't eat this. Yeah. So we're about done with this cookbook. We're going to move on to the next one, but we have to go to the dessert chapter. She has some clever ones that I haven't seen before. A frozen banana mousse. Yum. Imagine that in summer. Honey pistachio bars. Okay. We've seen those before. Chocolate hazelnut cake cups. What else do we have here? Affogato split. So that was the Forest Feast Mediterranean. And at the end of this video, I'd love to hear of the 4 books, which one has been your favorite overall. Let's do the kids' book next. I'm going to pop it up in the Amazon carousel. If I can find it. Is it that one? Yes, the Forest Feast for Kids. Now, is this a kids' cookbook or a book of cooking for kids? I'm not sure. We'll find out. Colorful vegetarian recipes that are simple to make by Erin Gleeson, and it's a lot thinner and smaller than the other book. So on the back it says, from best-selling author Erin Gleeson comes a vegetarian cookbook filled with fun recipes for kids of all ages to make. Okay, cool. Good to know. Now you can create delicious dishes and drinks full of fresh, colorful fruits and vegetables. The book includes 40 recipes for meals, parties, snacks, and beverages. Step-by-step, easy-to-follow visual directions. Yes. And a glossary of culinary terms. This came out in 2016. This is the author's watercolor illustrations. Abrams Books for Young Readers. This is a library book, and some jerk tore it, and she dedicated it to her baby, Ezra. The table of contents you can probably read on the video because the font is so nice and big. Intro, snacks, drinks, salads, meals, sweets, and parties. I'm going to read just a little bit of the introduction paragraph. Intro. I've always loved food and art, and I find inspiration for both in nature. I began taking watercolor painting classes when I was 5 years old and picked up a camera a few years later, mostly taking pictures of my little brother and cousins. When I was growing up, my family lived out in the country in the middle of an apple orchard in California, and I spent a lot of my time outdoors. We were lucky enough to have a big garden, and that's when I learned about how vegetables grow and how to cook them. And she studied art at school, and she loves eating colorful fruits and vegetables and always feels better when she does. So here's the little introduction to her terms and how to use the cookbook, etc., etc., etc. Those of you just joining us on YouTube, we're looking through the Forest Feast for Kids. And then next we'll look through the Forest Feast Gatherings, and that will be the end of our video tonight. All right, let's check this one out. Cutting techniques. I'm actually going to learn something from this because I don't have the best knife skills. Snacks chapter with a visual index to the recipes. Apricot Bites. Now, as a kid, I was not an apricot person. They were too sour, and the texture was kind of hairy. She reused her French radishes recipe from the other cookbook, but that's okay. And lemon ricotta crostini with honey. Look how simple the instructions are. Anybody can follow those. Strawberry salsa. So far, though, kids are just assembling things, not actually cooking. Let's see if there's actually any cooking in here. Edamame hummus. Okay, I've tried to make this before in my food processor, and it never got creamy and smooth enough. It was horrible. I still ate it because I wasn't going to waste that much oil at edamame, but I couldn't serve it to anybody. So maybe these instructions will help me do it better. Now we're in the drinks chapter already. I got to be careful not to show you everything. Peanut butter avocado shake. I'm out. Nope. No thank you. Love peanut butter, love avocados. Gonna keep them separate. But kids might like that. You never know. They might think it's funky to drink a green drink like that. Watermelon smoothie. Now that I would drink. I'm going to skip. These chapters are so short. Let's get, the next chapter is, I don't know what it is. Salad chapter? Watermelon salad? Yes, potato green bean salad. Not a lot of cooking. Cooking pasta. Now here's the meals. Quinoa edamame salad, another salad. Those of you just joining us, we're looking through the Forest Feast for Kids by Erin Gleeson. Look at this bay potatoes that she reused from a previous cookbook, but that's okay. This one does involve cooking for the kids. Carrot and zucchini ribbon pasta. That's fun. I bet that would be fun to eat, or at least kids would think so. Rainbow chard quiche. Now that's kind of advanced for a kid's cookbook. Man, if you can get your kids to eat chard, you're doing something right. I never was able to do that. And butternut quesadillas. How fun is that? Nice way to not just have cheese in your quesadilla, like most of us do. Pesto pepper pizzas. I think we're in a dessert chapter. Sweets. Plum tartlets. Pear galette. Fried banana split. Ooh. Dessert is delicious enough, and then you fry it. Oh, Greek parfaits. Another dessert that you're just assembling, but for kids, that's great. Plum tartlets. Oh, fun. Now you're actually baking something. Good. What should we look at next? Oh, a melon cake. It's actually just melons, but that's a very healthy dessert. And in summer, that would be so cooling. Now they have 4 parties they teach you how to throw. A grilled cheese party, color party, fruity ice cream sandwich bar, and a picnic party. Let's just take a peek. Breads, cheeses, fillings, etc. Giving you little hints. The color party. I don't want to show too much of this. Red salad. All right. That was the Forest Feast for Kids. One more cookbook left. It is the Forest Feast Gatherings. This one is massive. There's a lot going on here. Simple vegetarian menus for hosting friends and family. This one came out in 2016, and it's a little different inside. It doesn't have her watercolor fruits and veggies, but it has plates because we're about to host people. Yay. Oh, I forgot to read what it says in the back. All right. Erin Gleeson New York Times best-selling author of The Forest Feast, returns with a vegetarian cookbook designed for relaxed entertaining. Inspired by moving from the city to a cabin in the woods in California, Erin's atmospheric photographs and watercolors invite you to join her at a gathering in her idyllic deck in the forest. Offering detailed guidance on hosting casual yet full get-togethers, from start to finish, this book includes 100 brand new innovative recipes, along with favorites from her blog. Okay, and I need to stop by her blog because it's been a few weeks since I did. Let's check out the table of contents. Oh, here she's throwing a party on her beautiful deck. She dedicated this one to her husband, Jonathan. Aw, pretty, pretty. I need to finish stringing my Edison lights up in my yard. Okay, table of contents. Spring feast, a wine and cheese party, a salad buffet, good idea, especially in summer, an iced tea party, I love iced tea, a summer feast, brunch, picnic, lunch gathering, fall feast, cocktail party, vegan and gluten-free gathering, winter feast, holiday cocktail party, weeknight gathering, and party buffets. Does it keep going? No. Phew. There's their cute little family. All right. Oh, the photography is stunning. I'm not going to read from this introduction because we get the point and we need to keep moving on. Spring feast, and she's going to serve a floral punch, radish butter crostini. She loves serving radishes. An herb salad, Parmesan snap peas, asparagus pistachio pizza, and strawberry balsamic sundaes. Do you ever put balsamic vinegar on your strawberries? We're looking through the Forest Feast gatherings for those of you that just joined us on Amazon Live. Here's her floral edible table runner just for some party tips. Love it. Ooh, look at this beautiful floral punch. And I love the glasses she serves it in. It is made with strawberry lemonade, seltzer, and gin. Of course, you could do vodka. Look at this beautiful radish butter crostini. I love anything pink. I'm a sucker for it. Okay, herb salad. That's kind of boring. Let's move on. Parmesan snap peas. I got to move to another party, though, because I can't show you the whole book. That's not fair. But we do have to look at the strawberry balsamic sundaes because they're pretty. Okay. Next chapter, wine and cheese party. Prosecco and camembert, a natural combination. Cabernet and cheddar. Okay. Now we're into the salad buffet chapter. That was quick. Here's cucumber melon sangria. Zucchini noodle salad. That's beautiful. A Moroccan carrot salad. Berry iced tea. Hummus tomato deviled eggs. Cute. Nice little tweak on that. Everyone brings deviled eggs to parties, right? Black pepper shortbread. Oh, I would definitely bake that. That sounds so good. I think I jumped into another party, so that's okay. Grilled pineapple with cinnamon cream. That's a pretty way to serve it. I like that. Are you loving this cookbook? Ruby Mimosa Punch. I think I'm going to redo my old videos that I posted looking through these cookbooks because I had darker lighting. I wasn't as comfy on camera. I didn't do a good job. I'm going to redo them. Here's a zucchini frittata loaf. And honestly, 12 eggs. Whew, that's a lot. But it's so easy to read these instructions. It just inspires me to not be so lazy and to cook more. Here's a picnic party that you could throw with an orzo black bean salad that's gorgeous. Pesto cucumber wraps. I really wish people would bring stuff like this to my parties instead of just chips and dips. I gave up doing potlucks or picnics because unless I did all the cooking myself, because people would just bring a bag of chips and a dip. I'm like, we're 50 years old. You can bring something nice. Berry thyme punch. Very pretty. We're about halfway through this book. Arugula niçoise salad. Kind of deconstructed or not stirred up together, but boy, that's pretty. Fall feast. Shall we check this one out? Pomegranate punch. Kale hazelnut salad. A cocktail party. I like to throw those. She starts off teaching us how to set up the bar in an attractive manner. And then a rosé spritzer. Avocado tahini crostini. spicy chocolate almonds, vegan and gluten-free gathering involving cucumber lime coolers. Yet another cucumber drink in this book. There's a lot. Butternut hummus. I'm not a butternut squash fan, but I would eat that. That definitely looks good. Roasted eggplant salad. A winter feast is our final thing we'll look at. Clementine cocktails. Oh, that would be so refreshing in winter. I think I just slammed my microphone and it made a noise. Sorry. Sweet potato chowder wouldn't be my first pick. Cider floats. How fun. That would be super fun. Hello, we're looking through the Forest Feast gatherings. You just joined us. Cheese board spread. Polenta pizzas. Cute. Pastry wrapped olives. I've never tried making my own. I've only heated up the ones from Trader Joe's in the oven. That looks like a lot of fussy little work, but it would probably have a good payoff. Salted fudge with cinnamon. I love these books. So that's the Forest Feast gatherings. And I just wanted to say she's coming out with the Forest Feast road trip. No, Mediterranean. Where did I have it? I'm looking on my Amazon carousel. There it is. Forest Feast road trip. Let's look up when that's coming out. Feast road trip Amazon. Let's take a look. Give me a date so I can look forward to it. Recipes inspired by her travel through California. Oh, it's coming out March 22. Did I pre-order it? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Whew. Gotta own it. So, what was your favorite? I'd love to hear from you. Tanya, if you're still watching, or Linda, did you prefer Forest Feast for Kids, Forest Feast Gatherings, the regular first Forest Feast, or I think my favorite is definitely the Forest Feast Mediterranean. Thanks for watching. You can find Cookbook Divas on your favorite social media and also our new Amazon Live shopping channel, Amazon Live/Cookbook Divas. I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching with me tonight.